taken in the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Devin Singletary with his first carry of the game. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. Josh Allen, he says that he wants to continue to perfect executing the run-pass option. Looked pretty good there.
And he's put in the minds of all people trying to defend him that his legs create big plays. So guess who benefits?
His running back.
You no doubt about it, and we just saw it there.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
46-yard line.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Throwing now is Allen. Allen hit. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 46. Now the first carry for Derrick Henry. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Derrick Henry, the ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now this one complete to Corey Davis. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
On 2nd and 9, Tannehill eluding the pressure right. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
A good run got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Allen. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he'll take this back down inside the 20.
He'll take over 1st and
that interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Draw play. This is Henry. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
5-yard line.
Five yards from the end zone, 1st and goal. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
It's rare that a man his size can at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back
Tiny.
there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Intercepted.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
So after the INT, it's Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now a run with Singletary. And he'll be taken down for a loss back at the 3. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down.
This defense is really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Back around his goal line. Here's Allen. He's going deep for Brown. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
First and 10.
So they were obviously backed up. Had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it. And
yeah, exactly. This is where hindsight is 20/20 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise them and catch them off guard. Instead, you've created a turnover and put your defense in a bad spot.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
Let's go. 30.
On first and 10, Tannehill uncorks one for Davis. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Titans. Corey Davis, 46 yards, as his guys are first on the scoreboard here this afternoon. Now Steven Gostkowski on for the extra point.
All the way at the back of the like down.
And this is good. Our score 7-0 Tennessee.
Makes the score Titans 7, Bills 0. Steven Gostkowski set to kick off.
You got to do a touchdown all the way at the back.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away.
Go, get it.
Andre Roberts now to return it. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Andre Roberts on the return. The Bills take over first and 10.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin. Snap to Allen. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target. But it'll be second down.
Well, switching gears for a second. Look, Charles, we know it's part of the game, but injuries, again, a big story in Week 5. Most notably, of course, Dak Prescott. Pretty severe ankle injury that's going to keep him out for the remainder of the season. And that's really just the latest in what has been a tough year already. Gosh, you could probably build an all-pro team, Charles, with some of the guys who have gone down.
Yeah, an all-pro team, and at worst, a Pro Bowl team, because you're talking about names like Saquon Barkley with the New York Giants, Cortland Sutton with Denver, Marlon Mack, Indianapolis, Nick Bosa, San Francisco, all of them. Injuries that have been lost for the year. Michael Thomas got hurt in the season opener with New Orleans. We haven't seen him since. Nick Chubb with Cleveland on IR. Christian McCaffrey with Carolina. They've all missed significant time, so it's been a tough year for injuries. Some teams are playing around them better than others, and we'll see how it goes the rest of the year, but we wish all these guys who are hurt a speedy recovery.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
It's up second and 11 at the Titans' 31-yard line.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's second and 11. Now Allen again. And he rifles one incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And it's third down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Again, they'll throw with Allen. And that's caught by Beasley. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 19. Allen to Beasley, first down, Buffalo. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. And again, it's Allen. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
By the Titans, they'll take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Titans offense set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Tannehill on first down. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
Intended for Corey Davis. Incomplete. Micah Hyde on the coverage.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again for the 41. The final shot here before the break. Tannehill, flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with the referee. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. Plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. Certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. A toss left, Henry. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
8 yards.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It's 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
A first down carry for Henry.
I got my first
Past the
time.
35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. First down, Titans gain of 12. The 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
I got my first time.
Now Tannehill. They set up the
I
screen
say
for
yes,
Henry.
dog, I love
And he's
you.
got this down almost to the
13 hours
20 before he's
You
dropped.
are the best.
10 more
And this
there,
other
another
person I
first
don't
down.
know, KKENNEYA, said on a poor person.
But you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
He is stupid. You have to let him.
They'll run on first down. It's Henry. Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Because you're stupid. You know, taking your balls that you guys that ain't known about you.
Fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They give those 2 yards right back, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Big play coming up here,
Taking your
3rd and
balls
10.
that you like that ain't no kids after
As they'll look to throw.
that.
And that's caught by
Taking your
Smith.
balls.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Daddy, this is when you said I could say yeah. I forgot to, and he forgot to take me to school. That was that night.
Offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
They'll give Henry another shot. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it's in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Steven Gostkowski set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
I don't know what I want to do.
Here's the all-pro returner from 2018, Andre Roberts. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Andre now have good field position here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line.
Their own 34-yard line.
Four, three, two, one. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
I'm gonna win.
And that'll be accepted, of course, so that moves him back 5.
Bam. Get that bird. Go. I won. And you lose.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
I just watch a little TikTok while I'm waiting.
Singletary here running out of the gun. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It was Jadeveon Clowney who got upfield for the stop.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They've not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Allen. He's got it complete to Diggs right side. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
17 yards on the play. It's now 3rd.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down.
I'm gonna start making a taco word account. So I hope you guys like my new taco word account.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen going deep for Diggs. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kevin Byard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
Say, it's called What Do You Do? well, like kind of like.
Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd-and-1 situation.
I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Tannehill going to throw on 3rd and 1. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
After you're right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And now this 4th quarter becoming very interesting. That pick 6 makes this a 1-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4. If you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down.
And here's another 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Powers through it. And some room to maneuver. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down.
21 yards. 1st down, Titans.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Lost
Quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Up to make the play defensively, Tre'Davious White.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this
They
situation,
were so
should be in
happy.
no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down.
It's a gain of
I know we're in the era of wide-open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll get him down right around the 16. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. The toss right to Henry. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And Gostkowski, oh, he missed it. It's no good. Wide to the left, and this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10. Once again from the 28. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. He's got the hook up to John Brown on the right side. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards. Back of the end zone, can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Charles, a 1-score game. Down to the end, we win. They had one final play in that 1-score game. We all knew what was coming, the Hail Mary. They just couldn't get it done.
Wasn't exactly complicated, was it? We all knew, as you said, and go along and see if we can find someone open. They didn't get it done. Someone's happy. Someone is not.
Hello. What's cracking, nigga? Yeah, right. My that was all you needed too. Because when I when I be playing safety, I don't pay attention to the offensive line.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at
when they just let the defensive
EASports.com.
line come straight through.
With that, we say so
But you was
long
running
from Buffalo.
your screen too good. I kept getting there too late. I knew I was gonna get one of them though. He cut right in front of that bitch, huh? Yeah, it's still live right now. You wanna run another one right quick?